Good morning, Unite for Her community, and welcome to Giving Tuesday. My name is Nina Ritrovato, and I am the Wellness Program Senior Manager at Unite for Her. I'm here with one of our beautiful women, Elvira, as we spotlight those that we serve, have served, and continue to support through our program. Just a little bit of background, Giving Tuesday was created almost 10 years ago as a simple idea, a day that encourages people to do good, and we are all about good. This year, Unite for Her has a goal to serve 2,900 women and men diagnosed with breast and ovarian cancer all across the United States, each receiving a passport filled with supportive services and therapies that allows them to create their wellness path, helping with their side effects, tackling food insecurities, understanding the power of movement and breath and the benefits of counseling, all fully funded by Unite for Her. Through over 50 educational wellness events, we are delivering our education, community, and support to our wellness program participants, and we couldn't do it without our community. Your support means the world to us, as do our women. They truly are our why. They move us forward every day. They are our story and our inspiration. Today, Unite for Her will be doing interviews with our women, asking them what inspires them and how our wellness program has impacted them. We ask you to listen and truly hear how impactful this program is, and if you can and feel moved to do so, to donate. 100% of your donation goes directly to our women. We hope you choose us today as your charity of choice on Giving Tuesday. So I'd like to start with Elvira Lejido. She was in our wellness program and now has become such an integral part of our expansion and growth, leading the way with our Spanish-speaking wellness program as an ambassador to our women and a member of our committee for women of color. So much goodness here, Elvira. So Elvira, can you start by telling us a little bit about how you were introduced to Unite for Her?
Sure. Hi, Nina, and hi, everyone. I went through this Unite for Her because I too was diagnosed with breast cancer 5 years ago. And at that time, I was going through my surgery, my chemo, my treatments, my reconstruction, all these different things. And Unite for Her was offered to me as a resource. And I have to tell you, I had a lot of support with my family, my friends. That was tremendous. But sometimes that could be a little bit overwhelming. And Unite for Her offered me a way to heal, but a way to heal independently, be up just by myself, in order to receive the resources that I really needed. So it was tremendous. And this happened 5 years ago. And what was nice also about Unite for Her, it developed a foundation for me, not to just work short term, but this to help what I've learned and what the resources I received at that time to help me in the long term, because the ultimate goal is not to have that cancer come back.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's so important for everybody to hear. We like to say that our program helps support our women while they're going through their treatments, but then also that they take little pieces of information and carry it forward in their life. And it sounds like you were able to do the same.
Oh, yes, in a lot of aspects. Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. What did you use your passport for? Can you tell us a little bit about that? What services you found that helped you the most?
Sure. Well, my main goal was nutrition was a big thing, because I wanted whatever I put into my body to be healthy now, more healthier than it was before. And I'm not going to say I did eat well, but so I had the nutrition. I had vegetables come to my house, fresh vegetables, organic vegetables from Lancaster Farms that came to my house, which was great, with a lot of different recipes, so I can make different things and introduce different foods, not only to myself, but also to my family. Also did Reiki, which is tremendous. It was very healing for me, just to let positive flow through my body, and also to heal me when I was having, some pains because of the chemo. And I also used yoga a lot too. Yoga really helped me find a lot of peace, because I needed to stop with the anxiety, because as you know, having a diagnosis of any kind really gives you a lot of anxiety, and yoga really helped me with that. And again, these things that I used with the Unite for Her, I continue to use now, because I really do find that it's very helpful.
That's so good. And then can you share a little bit about your involvement in our Spanish speaking program? I say to you all the time, it means the world to me and to our program to have your support, and for you to really lead the way truly for our Spanish speaking women. We launched that program the beginning of this year in January with recruitment and held our first Spanish speaking wellness day in March. And since then we've had, I believe 3 or 4 more, and each one you run the show. You know, we like to joke that we sit there and smile, but you do such an amazing job engaging the women, being supportive of them, and doing all the translations for us. So can you tell us a little bit about what that's meant to you to be able to be a part of that?
Sure. I mean, I find that Unite for Her is such a tremendous resource. And it's like when when you have something good, you really want to tell everybody. And having the barrier of not speaking English for a lot of these Spanish speaking women, avoids them from having all these great resources. And we want them to have these resources. So I remember just volunteering a little bit here and there. And I felt, well, I really wasn't doing that much. But once we started with the wellness days, it's just tremendous. Just even if the group was small, these women are really getting a lot of what the resources we have. And I keep in touch with them. I call them, they call me or text me just with like questions, just to help them with their journey. And it's just been tremendous. And I know that I think that with time, we're just going to reach out to much more women and what they really need. These women need as much support as all of us do. And barrier, as I said, the Spanish should not be the barrier for them. So it's been tremendous for me just to be able to give a little bit like we're doing today, just give a little bit of myself in order to help these women and just spread the word, because these resources are outstanding for everyone.
Thank you. And then one last question, and I think you've kind of mentioned it through your interview so far, but what do you feel like has inspired you the most to give back to Unite for Her?
I guess just spreading the word of the part of like the healing part of it. We have a diagnosis and we have struggles with that, just to know that there is hope there and there are resources and you're not alone. And I think that's what's, for me, is the most important part of all of this, that we're all working together, Unite for Her and him, because we also, service men, that we're all here just to help each other out, just to help each other now for the short term because of the passport and the services you can have, but also the long term, just to help us all out so we get rid of this cancer and that we just survive, not only survive, but really exceed in our lives. I guess that's my message.
Thank you. That's a beautiful message to share. And I really appreciate your time with us this morning, Elvira. Our Unite for Her community is just so engaged and so supportive. And we thank everybody for considering us on Giving Tuesday. As I mentioned, you'll hear from us throughout the day doing interviews with our women, so you can hear straight from them what our program has meant to them, and the different ways that it's impacted them, so that you can understand where your money and your donation is going and how it can be used to support our women. Every little bit helps. They get their passports that are fully funded, and every little piece of that is supportive. So Elvira, thank you again for joining us. And for Giving Tuesday, please consider Unite for Her for your donation. And you can click on the donate button, which will take you to our page.
Thank you.
Thank you.